Welcome to Chris 2A Gear Reviews, and we have received another order from Obsidian Tactics. We have the Arisaka offset mount. Not only do we have that, we also have the optic mount plate number 2. The optic mount plate number 2 is for the RMR footprint. Now this is not going to be a traditional unboxing, and it's not going to be an install video. I don't feel like neither one of those are necessary, but this is going to be as a philosophy of use, and I just want to kind of explain to you why you want to go ahead and purchase the Arisaka offset mount. So once again, we did get this from Obsidian Tactics. I think that's going to be my little spot where I spend all my money at when it comes to gun stuff. I want to support companies that are actually into the Second Amendment and just as pro 2A as I am. Because I also got the primary arms, ACSS 1-6 Nova, green reticle. I also picked that up from Obsidian Tactics too. So, with that being said, okay, the Arisaka 45 or 35 degree offset mount. Why would you want to purchase this? The main reason you want to purchase this and not purchase something like this little cheap True Glow 45 degree offset mount, which will accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. But what makes the Arisaka mount special, whether you're running a 35 degree, which puts it closer to inboard, or you're running a 45 degree, which puts it more outboard, your optic will be in line with the bore, which is very, very important for your bullet to fly true downrange when you're zeroing. So that's very, very important. The Arisaka mount will keep your optic in line with the bore. Also, the Arisaka mount have two different height options. You can get the 1.5 to 1.8, or you can get that taller one, which I think is 1.9 to 2.2 maybe. This one is the 1.5 to 1.8. I already tried the higher mounted LPVOs. I think we need to keep it down low to the bore. That's kind of what I want to run right there. So we went with this one right here. So that's our philosophy of use discussion. Now I have an extra special bonus for you too. Remember, we got that Swamp Fox Independence mount. You see this little area right here on the top of this handguard that's available because the Swamp Fox Independence mount has such a short base footprint. I want to see if we can get this up under there in that little space right there. That's what y'all really want to see right there. That's the good thing that y'all came to see, is that right there. We already got this out of the way. As far as for the install, it's pretty straightforward. We can just kind of go through and talk through it. So this is the portion that goes on the top of your rail. Man, let me take it out the package. What I'm doing. So this is the portion that goes on your rail right here. You back this out until you can get it on your rail. You torque this down to the proper torque specs. You're done with that. Now this is your base right here. So this is your plate. You go to Arisaka's website, you find out what plate you need. You go to Obsidian Tactics, you order your base, you order your plate. If you already got your optic, what you do is this right here. I'm going to use my God-given common sense. You got two sets of screws. Short set, long set. Using my God-given common sense, the short set mounts this plate to the base. The longer screws mount your optic to the plate. That's your install right there. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and put this base on here, and we're going to see if it will fit up underneath of this mount. Let me go ahead and do that right now, because that's what y'all want to see. The answer is yes. Yes, the Arisaka mount will fit up underneath of that Swamp Fox independent mount with no issues. Plenty of space too. I could have pushed it back one more slide if I wanted to, but let's let everything have its own little space. Plus I kind of want that red dot to be sitting more further forward too. Yep, so it fit right up underneath of there. No interference with the scope mount. Nice and flush. I think we got us a winner.